This is not a drill. This is not a rumor. This is the biggest celebrity scandal of the decade, and it's unfolding in real time. Chrissy has finally responded, and her words are not just shocking. They are earth-shattering. What started as whispers of fake baby news has now exploded into a full-blown Hollywood meltdown. And the fallout is unlike anything we've ever seen. Behind the scenes, betrayals. Secret recordings leaking at midnight. A-list friends picking sides. And a social media firestorm so chaotic that Twitter servers literally struggled to keep up. Fans are crying. Celebrities are raging. And insiders are warning. This is just the tip of the iceberg. What if I told you the breakup? Drama no one saw coming has ties to forged hospital documents, manipulated pregnancy photos, and even secret burner accounts used to spread lies. What if I told you private texts between Chrissy and her inner circle are already circulating? And they change everything you thought you knew. Brace yourself, because this is not just a scandal. This is a career-ending event, a personal implosion, and the kind of drama that could take down entire reputations. We're diving deep into the truth they don't want you to hear. Because Chrissy's response has set Hollywood on fire. Stay locked in. Every second of this video is another bombshell revelation. And trust me, you cannot look away. It began like every perfect Hollywood story filtered through Instagram's golden light, sold to us as flawless, untouchable, enviable. Chrissy and her picture-perfect partner glowing in every photo shoot. Hand in hand at every red carpet, their love story cemented as the fairy tale everyone wanted to believe in. But now, that illusion has cracked wide open, and what's spilling out is darker, messier, and far more devastating than anyone could have imagined. At first, it was just one suspicious photo. A bump that looked different. Not bigger, not smaller, just different. Like it had been adjusted, airbrushed, tampered with. One eagle-eyed fan noticed, posted a side-by-side comparison, and whispered the unthinkable. Is this pregnancy even real? The post went viral in hours. TikTok detectives dissected every frame of Chrissy's appearances. The way the bump shifted between outfits. The way her hand lingered oddly on her stomach as though repositioning something. Then came the clip. The clip that blew everything wide open. A grainy video of Chrissy stepping into an SUV caught off guard. Her bump bending at an angle that seemed physically impossible. That was all it took. Overnight, #FakeBaby trended worldwide, but the internet doesn't stop at speculation, it digs. And within 24 hours, receipts started pouring in. Alleged DMIs between Chrissy and a close friend surfaced, reading like the script of a late-night breakdown. They can't know the truth. One message screamed, "If this leaks, my career is finished. I can't let this happen." Fans were horrified. Had the woman they idolized really staged the most sacred, intimate journey of all motherhood itself for clout, contracts, and attention? The backlash was brutal. Twitter timelines were flooded with outrage. YouTubers launched expose videos every hour. Late-night shows snuck in subtle digs. And then came the audio file, uploaded anonymously at 3 a.m. The file was chilling. Two voices serially similar to Chrissy and her partner arguing viciously behind closed doors. One line made listeners' blood run cold. "I can't keep pretending. I can't do this fake family anymore. I want out." The clip racked up millions of listens before being pulled, but the damage was irreversible. If it was real, then everything the baby, the love story, the brand endorsements was a meticulously manufactured lie. If it was fake, then someone close enough to mimic their voices wanted Chrissy destroyed. And then Chrissy disappeared. For days, silence. No posts, no appearances. Her Instagram stories, once updated hourly, went dark. Paparazzi reported she hadn't been seen leaving her house. Fans speculated everything from nervous breakdowns to emergency hospital visits. That silence was broken in the most chaotic way possible. A surprise 2 a.m.'s Instagram livestream. Viewers described it as watching someone unravel in real time. Chrissy appeared with swollen eyes, her hair unstyled, her voice shaking. But the words that poured out, explosive. "This is not fake," she sobbed. "This is my life, my body, my child. And if you think you can take that away from me, you're wrong." But then came the twist, the accusation that turned the scandal inside out. Chrissy claimed her own partner was behind the leaks. "I gave them everything," she cried, "and this is how they repay me." Planting lies, spreading rumors, destroying me from the inside. The live abruptly cut off. But not before more than 1 million people saw a Hollywood star tear down their own relationship in real time, and the internet. It exploded again. Within hours, hashtags like #ChrissyBreakdown and #PartnerExposed dominated every platform. Fans split into factions. Some defended Chrissy, insisting she was a victim of betrayal. Others were unconvinced, accusing her of weaponizing tears to cover up lies. Then came another bombshell. Screenshots allegedly pulled from Chrissy's partner's phone leaked online. They painted a picture of betrayal deeper than anyone imagined. Messages with another celebrity flirty emojis, late-night rendezvous plans. And one sinister line: "She'll believe anything as long as we keep the baby story going." The internet froze. Who was this mystery lover? Which celebrity was bold enough to entangle themselves in this mess? And was the baby storyline nothing more than a calculated distraction from an affair? Reddit detectives got to work. They pieced together timelines, analyzed paparazzi photos, and uncovered one image from months ago. Chrissy's partner in a hotel lobby at 2 a.m., standing suspiciously close to a world-famous A-lister by sunrise. Fan theories spiraled out of control. Entire Twitter threads claimed to know the identity of the mystery lover. Names trended, denials were posted, but the suspicion only grew stronger. And then another blow. Someone leaked what they claimed were hospital records. Screenshots of medical documents suggesting no baby had ever been registered. Were they fake? Were they real? No one could confirm. But their very existence sent shockwaves through Hollywood. As if that wasn't enough. A shaky, grainy video surfaced Greasy at a private dinner, slamming her hand on the table, screaming, "You don't get to humiliate me and walk away clean." The clip ended abruptly, but the implication was obvious. The dinner was with her partner. And the fight was about betrayal. Fans were divided. Some said it was evidence of Chrissy's pain. Others called it proof of guilt. But no matter what side people chose, one fact was undeniable. Chrissy's empire was collapsing in real time. And just when the world thought the scandal had peaked, another twist detonated at exactly 11:59 p.m. last night. A cryptic tweet from an anonymous account appeared. Just 7 words. "The truth drops tomorrow. Receipts, screenshots, videos." The tweet has since been deleted, but not before it was screenshot, shared, and reposted millions of times. What truth? What receipts? What videos? And who is behind this mysterious account promising to end Chrissy's story once and for all? Hollywood insiders are panicking. PR teams are scrambling. Lawyers are working overtime. And fans are bracing themselves for the reveal that could take down not just Chrissy, but multiple A-list names in one devastating blow. The cliffhanger is brutal. We don't know when the next leak will hit. We don't know who the mystery lover is. And we don't know if Chrissy's empire will survive the next 24 hours. What we do know is this. We are standing on the edge of the biggest celebrity scandal in modern history. And the next chapter, it's going to make everything you've just heard feel like the calm before the storm, the world thought. They had seen Chrissy at her lowest. The tearful live stream, the accusations of betrayal, the silence that followed. But what no one realized was that the live stream wasn't the end. It was the warning shot. The beginning of a spiral that would drag half of Hollywood into the flames. Just hours after that midnight meltdown, the internet was rocked again. A series of mysterious Google Drive links began circulating on fan forums. At first, they looked like nothing random file dumps with cryptic names like Truth Folder 1 and Final Receipts. But once opened, they revealed something far more sinister: private voicemails, alleged therapy notes, and even recordings from behind closed doors. One voicemail in particular went viral instantly. Chrissy's voice breaking, desperate, pleading with someone. "I know about the affair. Just tell me the truth so I can breathe again." The silence that followed in the clip was deafening. But it wasn't just Chrissy's voice captured. In another file, what sounded like her partner could be heard, snapping back, "If you expose me, I'll expose you. Don't forget, I know everything about the baby." The internet detonated. Was this confirmation of the biggest rumor yet, that the pregnancy wasn't just fake, but part of a dangerous secret deal? Fans began piecing together theories that went far beyond clout chasing. Some claimed Chrissy's partner was leveraging the baby story to manipulate brand deals, securing millions in contracts by selling the narrative of a perfect family. Others swore it was blackmail, that Chrissy had no choice but to play along, or her darkest secrets would be unleashed. And then came the burner account scandal. Screenshots emerged of an anonymous Twitter account posting cryptic messages about truth and betrayal weeks before the scandal broke. At first, it looked like just another troll, but internet detectives connected the dots. The writing style, the phrasing, the timestamps, it all seemed to match Chrissy's partner. The theory that the leaks weren't coming from random insiders at Al Boot, directly from Chrissy's own household. The betrayal was deeper than anyone imagined. A partner orchestrating their own lover's downfall, in public for the world to consume. But just when fans started pointing fingers exclusively at the partner, another curveball hit. A viral TikTok claimed the burner account wasn't the partner's at all. It belonged to the mystery lover, the alleged lover, a household name with their own massive fan base, was accused of dropping hints to soften the blow before the scandal broke wide open. Their motive? To protect themselves by framing Chrissy as the liar first. It didn't take long before speculation spiraled into full-blown chaos. The lovers' fans went to war with Chrissy's fans. Hashtags clashed like armies. And Hollywood's biggest gossip blogs confirmed that, yes, this Lister had been spotted at secret meetups with Chrissy's partner on more than one occasion. Then came the most shocking twist yet. Leaked FaceTime screenshots, allegedly pulled from cloud backups. The images showed Chrissy in tears during a video call, shouting, "You ruined everything. You ruined me," the other side of the call. Blurred, but fans were convinced it was the mystery lover. Within hours, the lovers team denied everything. A publicist statement blasted across headlines. These claims are categorically false. Any suggestion of involvement in Chrissy's private matters is defamatory and will be met with legal action. But the denial only fanned the flames, because hours later, a new recording dropped. This one was brutal. A screaming match allegedly between Chrissy and her partner, filled with accusations of cheating, lying, and manipulation. At one point, a voice eerily similar to Chrissy's shrieked, "You staged this entire pregnancy just to trap me here." The internet froze. Did we just hear Chrissy admit it was staged? Or was this audio another fake, planted to twist the knife deeper? No one could agree, but everyone had an opinion. Meanwhile, celebrities began chiming in. One megastar posted on Instagram, "Imagine lying to the world about something so sacred. Couldn't be me." Another tweeted, "If you play with people's hearts, you deserve the fallout." Fans interpreted both as thinly veiled digs at Chrissy, but not everyone sided against her. A few Alisters posted vague words of support. One cryptically wrote, "Sometimes the loudest lies come from the ones closest to you." The civil war of celebrity commentary only added more gasoline to the fire. Fans turned every unfollow, every Instagram story view into evidence. Who unfollowed who? Who quietly deleted old photos? Every move was dissected, and then like clockwork, another nuclear leak detonated at 5:45 a.m. A private group chat surfaced, allegedly between Chrissy, her partner, and several close friends. The messages were brutal. Chrissy's partner bragging about milking, The baby story for millions, a friend warning. This will blow up in your face, and Chrissy herself begging. Please don't do this to me, please. The authenticity couldn't be confirmed, but fans didn't care. The screenshots spread like wildfire, and within hours, brands began quietly distancing themselves. Sponsorships vanished from Chrissy's social media pages. A major cosmetics company reportedly froze their collaboration. The fallout was no longer just personal, it was financial. Devastating, career-threatening. Chrissy reappeared briefly, posting a single Instagram story, a black screen with the words, "Enough is enough." Within minutes, it had over 3 million views, but the chaos didn't stop. Hours later, paparazzi captured Chrissy storming out of a Beverly Hills restaurant, visibly distraught, shouting into her phone. Witnesses claimed she was screaming, "You leaked it. Admit it." The video went viral. Fans swore they heard the name of the mystery lover shouted, mid-conversation. But the climax of this chapter came in the form of a single, devastating leak. A legal document allegedly filed just days ago. It appeared to be the first step in divorce proceedings. The names were blurred, the authenticity unconfirmed. But if real, it meant Chrissy wasn't just battling rumors. She was officially ending it all. The internet melted down. Was this the final act? Was the fairy tale love story officially dead? Or was the divorce document yet another planted piece of evidence, part of an elaborate game of manipulation? As the dust barely settled, a final twist landed like a thunderclap. An anonymous hacker claiming to have access to Chrissy's private email posted a single, bone-chilling message online. The videos dropped tonight. You haven't seen anything yet? The entire internet held its breath. What videos? What could possibly be worse than everything already exposed? And if these videos are real, will they finally end Chrissy's career once and for all, expose a betrayal so twisted it flips the entire scandal upside down? The clock is ticking. The leaks are coming, and Hollywood is about to burn. The internet waited. Every second felt like a countdown to catastrophe. That anonymous message, the videos dropped tonight, hung over Hollywood like a guillotine. Fans scoured forums, scrolled endlessly through Twitter threads, refreshing every second, desperate for the bombshell that would either confirm Chrissy's darkest secrets or obliterate the last remnants of the scandal. Then, just after midnight, it happened. A single video link began circulating on Telegram, then Reddit, then Discord. The title, Proof, Fake Baby, Fake Love. The first clip was grainy, filmed through what looked like a cracked phone screen. But what it showed was undeniable. Chrissy, backstage at an event, surrounded by stylists. At one point, as she stood to adjust her gown, the baby bump appeared too. Shift? A stylist reached forward, whispered something, and Chrissy's eyes darted nervously to the camera. The clip ended there, but the damage was catastrophic. Was it doctored? A deep fake? Or was this the smoking gun? Before anyone could even decide, the second clip surfaced. And this one was far worse, recorded during what appeared to be a private argument. Chrissy could be heard yelling, "I can't live this lie forever. I didn't sign up for this circus." The partner's voice snapped back. "You knew what this was. You agreed to the plan." The internet imploded. Plan? What plan? Was this staged from the very beginning? Not just the pregnancy, but the entire relationship. By dawn, the third and most devastating video hit. A blurry recording allegedly filmed at a luxury hotel suite. Chrissy's partner and the rumored mystery lover laughing, clinking glasses, and muttering about keeping the charade alive. One phrase stood out, chilling millions as long as she plays her role. "We get paid." The betrayal was now undeniable. The love story wasn't a fairy tale, it was a script. Fans erupted into war. Some defended Chrissy, saying she was clearly the victim, manipulated into a manufactured life. Others accused her of being complicit, selling out authenticity for attention and money. But the loudest voices weren't fans anymore. They were celebrities. A Grammy-winning singer tweeted, "We warned her about him. We told her." Now everyone sees it. A blockbuster actress posted on Instagram, "Nothing is sacred in this industry, not even life itself." One of Chrissy's closest friends unfollowed her on every platform, a move fans interpreted as the final betrayal. Meanwhile, brands scrambled to distance themselves further. A high-profile fashion label quietly deleted every campaign image featuring Chrissy. A global streaming service allegedly shelved a reality project centered around her family. The empire was collapsing in real time, sponsorship by sponsorship, deal by deal. But the videos had another consequence, one that no one predicted. The mystery lover was finally identified. Internet sleuths froze frames, enhanced pixels, cross-referenced outfits and locations, and within hours, the name was everywhere. A chart-topping singer, one of the most powerful, beloved figures in the industry. Their fan base went ballistic. Hashtags trended like wildfire. Hashtag protect name. Hashtag Chrissy lies. Hashtag scandal setup. But just as many turned against them, accusing the star of knowingly participating in one of the most deceptive scandals in Hollywood history. Within hours, their PR team dropped a statement. "These videos are maliciously edited. Our client had no involvement in Chrissy's private matters. Legal action is being pursued immediately." But fans weren't convinced. Because then another leak. This time it wasn't grainy. It wasn't blurred. It was crystal clear. A recording of Chrissy's partner and the mystery lover FaceTiming, laughing about headlines, joking about fans eating it up. At one point, the partner smirked and said, "By the time she figures it out, it'll be too late." That video broke the internet. The denials crumbled. The facade shattered. And the narrative shifted forever. Chrissy wasn't just a celebrity caught in scandal. She was a woman betrayed on every level by a partner, by a lover, by an industry that demanded perfection. But instead of sympathy, the chaos only grew. Because Chrissy's next move was her most shocking yet. At 6 p.m., Chrissy returned to Instagram. A single post, a black and white photo of her, makeup smeared, tears visible, staring directly into the camera. The caption, "The truth is worse than you think. Tomorrow, I speak." Hollywood froze. What truth? What could possibly be worse than what we'd already seen? And what did Chrissy mean by tomorrow? Insiders whispered that Chrissy had been in contact with journalists, preparing to release her own cache of evidence. Not just about the fake baby, not just about the affair, but about a Hollywood system that allegedly knew about the scandal from the beginning. It's cashed in anyway. Theories ran wild. Was Chrissy about to take down her own partner, the mystery lover, and the industry machine in one explosive tell-all? Or was this her final desperate attempt to salvage what was left of her image? As the world braced for her reveal, another chilling twist landed, a leaked email. Allegedly from Chrissy's lawyer to her PR team, hit the web. The subject line, "Emergency Exit Strategy." The body. References to relocating overseas, starting fresh under a new identity, and a line that shook fans to their core. Once the documents are public, there is no going back. The cliffhanger was unbearable. What documents? What secrets? And what could be so explosive that Chrissy might have to flee the country to escape the fallout? The fandom split into chaos. Some swore Chrissy was finally ready to expose the entire truth. Others believed she was bluffing, dragging out the drama for sympathy. But one fact was undeniable. The next 24 hours would either redeem her or destroy her forever. Redeem her or destroy her forever. And as night fell over Hollywood, the tension reached its breaking point. Because just before midnight, another cryptic tweet appeared from the same anonymous account that started it all. "You think you've seen the worst? Tomorrow, you'll beg to go back to this." The final tapes drop at noon. The internet held its breath. Was Chrissy's truth the same truth promised by the anonymous account? Or were these two forces at war, one trying to save her, the other trying to bury her? No one knew. But everyone agreed on one thing. The final chapter of this scandal wasn't just going to shake Hollywood. It was going to burn it to the ground, and there you have it. The scandal that's ripping Hollywood apart in real time. But let me be clear. This is not the end. Every hour, new leaks are surfacing. More names are being dragged in. The fallout is spreading faster than anyone can control. What drops next could make everything we've already seen look like child's play. So listen closely. If you've made it this far, you cannot risk missing what comes next. Because when those final tapes hit, when Chrissy finally speaks, when the last receipts are unleashed, you're going to want to be the first to know, the first to react, the first to see the truth before it's buried. Hit that subscribe button right now and turn on notifications, not tomorrow, not later, but right now. Because the next 24 hours are going to define this entire scandal. And if you're not here, you're going to be left in the dark while the world explodes without you. And don't just watch. I need to hear from you. Drop your theories in the comments, call out the players, tell me whose side you're on. Is Chrissy the mastermind or the victim? Who do you think the mystery lover really is? And most importantly, what do you think those final tapes are going to reveal? This story isn't over. It's only just beginning. And when the next bombshell hits, you'll want to say you were here first. Subscribe, comment, stay locked in. The truth is coming.